So I'm going to show you why I think that there's a computer-human interface. Okay, I've done thousands and thousands of hours. Everything goes back to Saturn. Saturn is called CERN. CERN is called Cernus, the god of the underworld. And it's interesting to me that Israel has a six-pointed star, which if you bend those tabs in, those 6 points, you get a three-dimensional cube. And it's the only country that calls itself Israel. Even though they spell it differently, it's pronounced Israel. And that's where Zion is. And if you remember the Matrix, Neo was trying to save Zion. And if you know about Israel, the new Jerusalem, biblically, is a big cube. Okay? So this is the guy that in the video that said he thought that we were living in a computer world. I'm going to show you why I think this is a machine that's doing this. Because it has a signature. It always has to leave a mark. An X, a sine wave, something. It's just its signature. Okay? It's just the way it works. So I'm going to fill this in and you're going to see it. These characters are created by the machine. So I'll just fill it in with black lines. And there's your cube. You see, this is an ongoing thing. This reality that we're in is driven by something of some super duper freaking computer. I don't know what the magnitude of this thing is, but I can guarantee you that everything that you see on the screen and TV is computerized. Everything. Well, I believe that we're real, but we're just the human. The flesh living within the program. That's really what the deal is, I think. And I think this computer-human transference, living within this cube, which is the machine, is why that you can't escape it in the flesh because you're in the program. Because there's something too mechanical about all of this. It leaves too many signatures around. And I don't know what makes somebody wake up to the signatures, but, I've been doing this for some time now, and it's everywhere. So it's kind of like a Matrix thing, but I don't think it's exactly like that. For all I know, this is some big-ass experiment where they stuck people down in it for a certain amount of time, and then after so many millions of years, the experiment just comes to an end. But, then you got the little religious thing, and that's all in there. But, I don't know. This guy's saying we're living in a computer reality. I'm pretty sure that we were. But then again, that would make him part of it because this logo. So, as you can see back here, here's your seal, and all of this is, if you unfold these, you'll have a hexagram in the middle and the 6 points going around, which is your star. We could actually do that on here, I suppose. But I'll do it in another video. Because, look, Saturn is CERN. I've already proved that through writings. CERN is Cernus, the god of the underground. CERN is 27 miles long. That's 9. It costs $9 billion to make. That's 9. Israel calls itself Israel, or Israel. Yeah? It has the cube on its flag. It's never been stomped out of existence. Why is that? How is that possible when it's a little nothing state? Yet it causes so much diversion, trauma on this planet, yet it's never been dealt with. Okay? The word Israel in Phoenician, and that's what the Jews speak because there's no ancient Phoenician language, means Saturn. So if Israel in the Phoenician means Saturn, and Saturn means CERN, and CERN is the god of the underworld, we're doing a big circle here. Because it's coming up to the same thing. And if they're the children of Israel, that means they're the children of Saturn, and if they're the children of Saturn, they're the children of Satan, and if they're children of Satan, they're the children of the devil, whatever. But I think this cube is what's running everything here. Everything. And through deductive reasonings within a certain scope of certainty, just by looking at the way Israel runs about the earth and nobody ever tries to stop them, and what their name means and what they speak, and how this planet, the star that the Bible talks about that they made unto themselves. I think this cube with the circle in it, like we saw with the car, or with the Mercedes-Benz logo, because that's really right here. If we were to do this, there's your Mercedes-Benz logo, and it's also the peace. Oh, wait a minute. The peace symbol goes through like this. See? So it's always a partial of the cube, because the cube is its signature. The cube is the I am, because there's no reality outside of this thing. Okay? There's no reality outside this cube. For it, there's no reality outside the cube. That's why the cube is, he's 9. The cube is 9 because he's all of this, but he can never be 10, because according to him, there's nothing outside of him. That's why he's everything. He's everything that exists, because everything exists within the cube, including us. Just a thought. It's not an opinion. It's not an opinion. It's a thought, piecing together stuff. Appears to me that's what it is. That's why everybody worships this cube. That's why it's in the courtrooms. It's in the UN. Then Muslims walk around it, because that's the reality of what it is. Okay, and I'll show you something on that cube from Mecca, which is very geometric and scientific.